What if death isn't an ending, but the ultimate journey, a profound passage through incredible realms of consciousness? Imagine if you held a map not just for the afterlife, but for unlocking deeper understanding in this life. Welcome, curious minds, to the ancient wisdom of the Tibetan Book of the Dead, known in its original tongue as the Bardo Thodol. This isn't merely a manual for the moment of passing. It's a spiritual blueprint, a guide for the soul's profound voyage right after physical death. Get ready, for we are about to explore a portal to understanding existence itself. This extraordinary map was envisioned by a figure of legendary stature in Tibetan Buddhism, Padma Sambhava. Born in India, revered as Guru Rinpoche, or Precious Master, he was much more than a monk. He was a profound spiritual master, a yogi, who commanded mystical techniques and esoteric teachings. Invited to Tibet in the 8th century by King Trisong Detsen, his mission was ambitious: to introduce Buddhism to a land steeped in shamanic and animist Bon traditions. Padma Sambhava faced fierce resistance from local deities and spirits, but instead of confrontation, he applied his deep knowledge of magic and tantric ritualism, taming these spirits and integrating Bon deities and practices into Tibetan Buddhism. This act of spiritual alchemy was crucial, forging a lasting foundation for the Dharma. From this fertile ground, and driven by immense compassion, he founded Tibet's first Buddhist monastery, Samye, and began to transmit teachings that would prepare not just the living, but also the dying for liberation. In Tibetan Buddhism, death is understood not as a final curtain, but as a transitional state, a moment of extraordinary opening. Padma Sambhava realized that at the point of death, freed from the physical body's distractions, the mind enters a unique state, becoming supremely receptive to ultimate truth. This was a unique opportunity for liberation, a golden gate that most lost in fear and illusion fail to recognize. His Bardo Thodol was born from the desire to ease suffering and illuminate this path to enlightenment. It offers instructions to recognize the clear light, the pure manifestation of the mind, as the ultimate chance for spiritual realization. The Bardo Thodol meticulously guides us through 3 principal transitional states, or bardos, that every soul traverses. 1. The Chikhai Bardo, the dawn of pure awareness. This is the moment of death itself, where the physical form dissolves and consciousness is unbound. It's a point of profound transition, a shedding of the material self. As dissolution completes, the soul is confronted by the primordial clear light. Described as a dazzling, pure, and immense radiance, this clear light is the manifestation of the absolute nature of the mind, a state of pure, unconditional consciousness, free from duality, fear, or attachment. Some call it the higher self, others the solar mind. It represents a state of totality and infinite peace. For the prepared spiritual practitioner, the Chikhai Bardo offers the possibility of instant liberation or nirvana. If the soul can recognize this clear light as its own true essence, liberation is immediate, bypassing all further stages. This recognition is a direct, unfiltered experience of truth, where all conditioning, karma, and identities dissolve. However, for those unprepared, the sheer intensity of the clear light can be utterly terrifying. The mind, fearing the unknown or clinging to the familiar, may misinterpret this ultimate truth as a threat, retreating from it and plunging into the subsequent, more challenging bardos. 2. The Chönyi Bardo, the kaleidoscope of mind's projections. If the soul doesn't attain liberation in the Chikhai Bardo, it enters the Chönyi Bardo, a state where the soul, stripped of its physical body, confronts the projections of its own mind. This dimension is pure psychic manifestation, where everything is amplified, resembling incredibly vivid and clear dreams. Here, accumulated emotional and karmic states emerge with striking intensity, manifesting in 2 forms: peaceful deities. Initially, the soul may encounter serene, enlightened, and benevolent figures, Buddhas, bodhisattvas, or deities of light. These represent positive qualities cultivated, offering peace. Yet even these can be overwhelming for an unprepared mind, leading to doubt and retreat. Wrathful deities. If the peaceful nature isn't recognized, more intense, wrathful visions appear. These monstrous, unsettling forms are not external evils, but expressions of the soul's own anger, fear, and repressed desires, attachments that bind it to suffering. The Chönyi Bardo is a profound test and opportunity. Those who maintain awareness can realize that all these visions, peaceful or wrathful, are mere creations of their own mind. This recognition that gods and demons are projections of the unconscious, as Carl Jung noted, enables the soul to dissolve fear and attain liberation. The Bardo Thodol advises focusing on the clear light, the unchanging essence amidst the mental storms. Fear and attachment are the greatest obstacles. The mind struggles to see these terrifying or alluring visions as empty of inherent reality, preventing liberation. The text emphasizes shunyata, or emptiness, meaning that by observing visions without attachment, understanding them as temporary expressions of one's own nature, one can transcend this bardo. 3. The Chikhai Bardo, the crossroads of destiny and rebirth. This is the final stage where the soul faces the crucial choice of its next body, determined by the accumulated energy of its past actions, thoughts, and intentions, karma. Driven by unaddressed fears and attachments, the desire for rebirth intensifies. The allure of rebirth consciousness in this bardo is magnetically drawn towards circumstances and experiences that mirror its inner state. Visions of couples in union often appear, symbolizing the urge for new life. This process is likened to a psychic storm, where the urge to exist again becomes overwhelming. The ultimate choice. While seemingly unconscious, the choice of a new body is deeply shaped by the mind's karmic and spiritual needs. Each rebirth is considered an opportunity for growth. However, many misunderstanding this opportunity fall into adverse conditions, perpetuating suffering. The path to transcendence. For those who sustain calm and detachment, the Chikhai Bardo offers one last chance for liberation. The goal for the spiritual practitioner is to avoid rebirth altogether, to recognize these visions as ephemeral and empty, and instead merge into the clear light, the ultimate essence of the mind. Its teachings offer invaluable insights for this life. By contemplating our desires and fears while alive, we become aware of the impulses shaping our destiny. Spiritual practices like meditation and reflection on death strengthen our capacity for detachment, enabling us to navigate life's inevitable transitions with greater peace. It encourages us to recognize the illusory nature of our attachments and to cultivate a deeper, unconditional awareness that transcends all temporary forms. As Ram Dass wisely observed, when you die, there is only one question that matters: how much did you love? The Bardo Thodol, in essence, is an invitation to prepare for that final journey by learning to truly live, to live with awareness, compassion, and profound understanding of our own mind. The Bardo Thodol is far more than an ancient text about death. It is a profound tool for self-knowledge, a mirror for our mind, and a map for our destiny. It teaches us that death, while seemingly a full stop, is also a portal to new beginnings. Are you ready to embrace this wisdom? Do you dare to look into the mirror of your own mind, not just at death, but in every moment? Share your thoughts. Subscribe and join us as we continue to explore the greatest mysteries of existence. Thank you for watching.